Hey guys, I'm going to Make It Vancouver, and guess what? It's raining. Haha! Surprise, surprise!
The Make It show travels to Vancouver, Calgary, and Edmonton with events during the spring and fall.
Typically, these type of craft shows have a lot of jewelry, clothing, and pottery. But I want to take you to a couple of vendors that have some pretty unique items that I think you'd be impressed with.
Thanks to a push towards a more digital life, there's now a handmade revolution as people seek out real experiences and connections. Craft fairs are growing, giving artists a true chance to shine. Here in Vancouver, we're wondering what influences them, what inspires them.
The province of British Columbia is one of the world's largest exporters of lumber material. Because this medium is readily available, it's definitely one of the favorites for artists.
This booth here, it was always crowded. But hey, if you walked by, you'd be stopped by their unique designs too. I waited for a brief moment to talk to the owners, Nikki and Dan.
Hey everybody, this is Nikki and Dan of Blossom and Sprout Growth Charts. So we're just going to ask them a couple of questions. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, hi.
I wanted to know, first of all, where are you guys from?
Yeah, we're from Fort St. John, BC. Way up north, yeah.
That's great, it's not too far. And I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your company and how it started.
Okay, well I started building growth charts about 5 years ago. I wanted a growth chart for my son when he was first born, and I couldn't find anything that was really unique. It's all kind of like, you know, the straight up and down boards with numbers and lines, which are awesome, but I wanted something that really stood out. So I made him a growth chart with a caterpillar going up the side, then a big sun up top, and lots of my friends and family really loved them. So I started making some for my nephews, and then like for Christmas time, making a few more there, and then in November, we started Blossom and Sprout.
And how long have you guys been doing it? Oh, you said November, just
November,
last year?
so yeah, 5 months.
Wow.
So yeah, and
That's
it's just
fantastic.
taking right off. It's been super exciting. We've had really great feedback. It's so amazing coming to these markets and having people coming into the booth and just like, wow, like.
And where can people reach you, say if they're not at the markets?
Well, we're on Facebook and Instagram at Blossom and Sprout Grow Charts, and we also have a website launching next month, May 2017, and everyone can order through there.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you.
Find more information about these handcrafted growth charts at Blossom and Sprout GC on Instagram or blossomsproutgc.ca.
Just like our European counterparts, there are Canadians of Asian descent for generations and generations. This city in particular is influenced by the Far East because more than 30% of the residents come from Asia.
If you visit practically any Asian gift store, I can almost guarantee you're going to find some really cute stuff. Now, I don't know why that's so, but science does say that looking at cuteness triggers positive vibes. I'm about to get myself some cute therapy.
Hey everybody, we're going to talk to Trish Harold. She's a creative person that makes so many soft sculptures. I'm a huge fan of hers. And we'll talk to her right now. How long have you been doing this type of sculpture art or soft sculpture?
I've been doing it since 2010.
2010?
Full-time since 2011.
Oh, congratulations. That's a hard thing. Why these type of sculptures? Why something so cute?
Well, I've always loved cute round things, and it just got started from there. And the Excel gum commercials sort of started me out on that, and that's just why we have the donut. And we just kept adding more characters. Some are customer suggestions. The most popular one, the avocado, was actually a custom order, and it just kind of took off because people liked it. But I just tried to experimenting more.
Do you always come to craft shows?
I do a lot of anime, and I do a lot of the anime shows. I do Fan Expo Vancouver, Make It, Spring and Winter are the only traditional craft shows I do because they have such a wonderful mix of different vendors and crafts and artists, so I feel like I fit in here.
And you love doing it yourself predominantly?
The ironic thing is I hated to sew. I hated home economics, I hated sewing, but I love doing it. It's something that I'm very passionate about and want to do full-time.
Now, is there a favorite that people love that they just keep coming back and back for?
Well, the onion and the avocado are my most popular ones. Probably the avocado the most because I never really realized how much people ate avocados until I made it. There are other favorites. People like the donut and the Canadian tomato because of the Canada's 150th. It's starting to become more popular again.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a good idea for the anniversary of Canada. Now, where can people find you aside from craft shows?
They can find me on Etsy.com. You can also get a hold of me on my Instagram, Case Boutique Canada. And that's probably the best way to see a lot of my work because on my Etsy store, things sell out really quickly.
Okay.
So I'm more up to date on my Instagram than anything else.
Great. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
For your own super cute fruits and veggies, go to @Case Boutique Canada on Instagram or Case Boutique on Etsy.
Vancouver is an oceanside city with countless of waterfront views for everyone to see. Now, there is a special love for the animals that live in the water, and no doubt it influences the creative community.
I am absolutely obsessed with the meticulously detailed designs of Starship Barrack. Under the banner of the Slug and Kraken, her resin sea creature jewelry pays incredible attention to true animal structure, whether it be a large piece or a little delicate one. On this visit, I asked one of her reps to talk about the meteorite pendants.
I have some iron meteorites that have come down, and then they've taken the filings that come from when they've cut them in half to see the middle, and then over here we've got some of the rarest dust that comes from rocks that have come from space, and usually those end up burning up in the atmosphere, and so they have to be quite massive to be able to make it all the way to Earth. And so those are some of the rarest stuff we've got. And then these guys over here are pretty wild. You can see it's a green glass, and what's happened there is the meteorite has come from space, hit, and then the impact is so hot that it melts part of the meteorite and part of our Earth together. And usually you only get a black or a brown color, but this is one of the only falls that has green. And it's very hard, so you can end up making it into gems.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, moldavite.
How do you collect some of these?
These are all from an international society that collects the meteorites from these different places, and then the byproducts from slicing them in half, they end up selling them.
Right, they're beautiful. Thank you so much. It's so
Thank you.
unique that not everyone can have them, that's for sure.
Totally. From space!
Thank you.
Find these gorgeous sea creatures at the Slug and Kraken on Instagram or theslugandkraken.com. We're winding down now at this craft fair, so until next time, all the best to these exhibitors.
If you're visiting a major city in Canada, please be sure to check out the craft fair schedules in your city. There are great national craft fairs such as One of a Kind, the Make It Show, and in Vancouver specifically, the Circle Craft Show. It's a great place to meet the artists, artisans, and local designers all in one place.